Hey everyone, myself Venkat. I'm pursuing my engineering at Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore. Today, let's discuss the topic construction and advantages of future mobility vehicle in automobile industry. The foresight in future mobility is it covers all modes of existing transports and will create new ones. For example, for foresight in future mobility are autonomous driving, connectivity, the electrification of vehicles, and shared mobility are some of the trends in future mobility. Let's discuss the agenda of today's topic. We will discuss about the electric and hybrid vehicles, components of electric and hybrid vehicles, and their advantages and disadvantages. First, let's know about electric vehicles. Electric vehicles are either partially or fully electric. EVs are becoming increasingly popular because they have low running costs and are environmentally friendly. EVs have electric motors that power the vehicles. These electric motors are powered by lithium ion batteries, which are excellent at retaining energy and have great longevity than other variants. And it does not have the ability to be propelled by gasoline. Draws electricity from the battery with a capacity of at least 4 kilowatts hour, and it is capable of being charged from an external source. There are two types of electric vehicles. The first one is battery electric vehicles, and the second one is hybrid electric vehicles. First, the components and working principles of electric vehicles are the main components of electric vehicles are motor, a reserve battery, onboard charger, and electric power control unit. First, let's know about motor. Power is converted from the DC battery to AC from the electric motor. It converts the DC to AC. The accelerator pedal sends a signal to the controller which adjusts the vehicle speed by changing the frequency of the AC power from the inverter to the motor. Then the motor conducts and turns the wheel to a cog. Next we have reducer. The reducer is a kind of transmission that serves to effectively convey the motor's power to the wheel, but it carries the special name reducer for a reason. The motor has a far higher RPM than that of an internal combustion engine. The reducer must always reduce the RPM to an appropriate level. Next we have battery. Battery electric cars doesn't use gasoline, but instead runs slowly on electricity stored in a battery pack that energizes one or more electric motors and produces zero tailpipe emissions. An electric car battery is an energy accumulator that stores electricity for transmission to an alternating or continuous current energy engine. The maximum driving distance of an AV is often determined by its battery capacity. The higher the capacity, the higher the driving distance. Next we have onboard charger OBC. The onboard charger OBC is used to convert alternating current from slow chargers or portable chargers used on home outlets into direct current. On this may make the OBC look similar to the traditional inverter, but they differ in function. The OBC is for charging and the inverter is for acceleration and deacceleration. The OBC is not needed in fast charging since fast chargers already supply the electricity in direct current. And the advantages of electric cars they are no fuel is required, so they save money on gas, environmental friendly as they do not emit pollutants such pollutants and does not cause global warming, lower maintenance due to the efficient electric motor, better performance, reduce the emissions. One of the most significant benefits of e-power is its contribution to the reducing emissions by primarily relying on electricity for propulsion. It produces lower emissions compared to conventional IC powered vehicles, as the IC vehicles require a very high maintenance and and the battery engines improves the fuel economy as they reduces the use of fossil fuels and gasoline. and it lowers the fuel costs. And the disadvantages of electric cars are limited battery range. A average petrol can easily do 4 or 500 miles on a tank of petrol, whereas an electric car depends upon its battery capacity. The more the battery capacity, the more the distance it can travel. The battery life and concerns. Charging infrastructure worries. Charging infrastructure varies. For charging a car, it takes 5 to 6 hours for a complete charge to a car, whereas in a petrol vehicle, it takes some minutes to fill the tank. Low charging times, low top speeds, and the speed of car is also less compared to the petrol vehicles. More expensive to buy. It is more expensive compared to a petrol or IC engine car. Environmental impact. Hybrid vehicles. Now let's know about the hybrid vehicles. A hybrid car uses more than one means of energy, combining a petrol or diesel engine with an electric motor, and the two systems work with each other to move the vehicle. This allows the car to burn less gasoline, achieving better fuel efficiency than a traditional engine that slowly uses fuel. Thus, the most common hybrid vehicles have an AC engine and one or more electric machines for vehicle propulsion. In hybrid vehicles, like household electricity is used common than gas station, as it also helps to conserve the gasoline. The components of a hybrid vehicles are the main components are given below. They are gasoline engine, battery, transmission, electric motor, fuel tank, and generator. First, let's know about gasoline engine. Gasoline engine is an internal combustion engine having its piston driven by explosions of a mixture of air and vapor of gasoline or other violet fuel ignited by the electric spark. This remains to be the main power source of a vehicle. Next, we have electric motor. This is a feature that makes the hybrid vehicles particularly special. The electric motor has the ability to accelerate the vehicle by taking power from the battery. Next is the fuel tank. The tank stores gasoline on board the vehicle until it's needed by the engine. Due to advanced technology in hybrid cars, the fuel won't need to be used as much. Transmission. It is the most common design. The electric motors and gasoline engines are connected in a common transmission that blends the two power sources. The transmission can be an automatic, a manual, or a continuously variable transmission (CVT). Batteries. The batteries are the power, the electric motor of a hybrid car. Not only that, but the batteries can actually take power back from the electric motor too. This is one way the lifespan can be preserved. The advantages of the hybrid vehicles are they produce lower carbon emissions, hence HEVs are eco-friendly. With the electric motor assisting the AC engine, the fuel consumption reduces as the electric motor acts as the main engine for the IC engine, where the fuel consumption takes place when the charge in the electric motor is finished. HEVs consume less oil compared to the conventional counterparts. They require lower maintenance than conventional cars. Regenerating braking system. Each time when you apply a brake while driving a hybrid vehicle, it helps to recharge your battery a little. An internal mechanism kicks in that captures the energy released while using and uses it to charge the battery, which in turn eliminates the amount of time and need for stopping to recharge the battery periodically. And now the disadvantages of hybrid vehicle are high voltage system. Repair costs may take more expensive. In a hybrid vehicle, the repair cost may be very high and they are high upfront cost and they are more expensive than the normal vehicles. They may be less power when compared to standard ICE vehicles. The the power of a hybrid vehicle is very less compared to a IC engine vehicles. Accident from high voltage batteries. It is an accident that high voltage present inside the batteries may be dangerous. When the high voltage inside a battery gets fluctuated, there is an accident caused by the batteries. Battery replacement is pricey. The battery replacement in the hybrid vehicles is currently rare. However, if a battery needs to be replaced, it is pricey, and the maintenance cost of a hybrid vehicle is very high compared to a normal vehicle. Thank you.